first time I've spoken to you this morning. It's been just a nice relaxing morning. Got up and put a washer load on and did my skincare and cleaned the kitchen as you saw, made a coffee. And now that Luke is awake, it is finally time for my favourite part of a Saturday morning. We have a tradition on Saturday mornings for pancakes. I don't know why. I think it might have been during lockdown or something, but I decided that I wanted to have pancakes more, but not like throughout the week because it takes too much time and I found I was eating too much. And anyway, so we decided to make it a Saturday tradition, so we look forward to it throughout the week. And sometimes we'll go out and get a specific topping, like we'll go out and get bacon or ice cream, or I don't know, we change it a lot. Yeah, so because today is Saturday, we're gonna do pancakes. The recipe that I use is just from, you're not gonna be able to see that. The recipe I use is from allrecipes.com. My brother actually introduced this recipe to me. Sorry, I'm so focused on trying to change it. Luke wants me to change the recipe today, so we're gonna have a trial trying to fix that. Here you'll see that I'm just making the pancake recipe. We have a baseline recipe which I'm putting up on the screen, but I've also added in the changes that I've made. I absolutely love pancakes, but I find when you go to healthy pancakes, they're just, I don't know, I hate the texture of gluten-free flour, or when you make almond flour and it just doesn't hold together. And so what we found was that if we stretched the recipe out a little bit by making it thinner, and therefore it went further, and then we also added things like the banana to substitute for more sugar and protein powder to just add more protein, because otherwise the only protein it gets is from the egg, then they actually end up relatively balanced. I'm definitely somebody who freehands it. I'm really bad at following a recipe to a T, and I feel like that often backfires. I used to bake a lot at home when we had a proper oven. I used to bake every Friday for the company I worked for, but it was so hit or miss. I actually was saved one time because I got sick a day that we were supposed to have a shared lunch, and I'd made a 3-tiered cake, and the morning of I messaged everyone saying, look, I'm so sorry, I'm sick. And because it was during COVID times in New Zealand, I didn't want to go into the office, and so I didn't take the cake in, and it turns out that the cake hadn't fully baked, and so I'd iced the whole thing around, and then I cut into it at home and it was all gooey in the middle. So whoops, that was my bad. But that's kind of the story of my baking, is it either goes really well and it looks amazing and it tastes great, or it is a complete and utter fail. So this is a recipe that I've been working on, I think for maybe 2 years. We pretty much started this pancake tradition, I think, with the lockdowns in New Zealand. So I've been enjoying being able to play around with it. And obviously it changes every time, but this is the baseline one that I use and we really like it. So feel free to check it out if you want a bit more of a rounded pancake recipe. Obviously it's much higher carb than some of the other protein pancakes that you might find out there, but I'm definitely someone who likes good texture on pancakes. So I'm willing to sacrifice having higher carbs if it means that it actually tastes and feels like pancakes. So if anyone knows Luke and I, you know that we suck at making decisions. So I've decided to do it on camera. So we've got accountability. We've got 2 decisions. One, what we're gonna watch for breakfast, which is not the intense question. And 2, where we're going for our hike today, which is...
I thought we decided.
Had we?
Are you going back on the decision?
No, we haven't decided. We had 2 options. One was, there's like a...
I thought we said we were going to the one closest to Stuttgart.
They're both near Stuttgart. That's what I said.
Oh, then what was your comment about trying?
Because I was saying that there was a waterfall I wanted to go to, which was near Tübingen. Oh. And I said, why don't we just leave all the ones near Tübingen?
One of them is closer.
No. Okay, so if we go north of us, there's a... Can you check on the packets?
Yeah,
there's a Schloss Nippenburg. It's like a cute castle mountain thing. And then it's got a hike area around the Glems, which is where we were last time. We went for our hike through the Rodfield Park. They had the Glems River going through it. The Glems continues up, it looks like. And then there's like a hiking area. So we could go there, or near Stuttgart is the middle of Baden-Württemberg. And there's like a hiking area around there that we could do. So over the next little while we need to make a decision, because we're supposed to be going out later today, and currently we have no idea what we're doing. And then what to watch for breakfast. What are we watching over breakfast? We're watching Supergirl at the moment, which Luke says is good enough to keep watching, but not good enough to binge. And so therefore we don't get caught up watching lots and lots over and over again. So we could watch Supergirl. Or do you have any other movies that you've been wanting to watch?
You want to watch Waitress?
You can watch Waitress. I found out that Waitress has Nathan Fillion. And I love Nathan Fillion. So we could start there. We couldn't finish it though if we're going to go on this hike.
No.
That's fine. Okay.
Nathan Fillion and I need their words then.
Why?
You said you love Nathan Fillion.
Oh yeah. We watched Dear Evan Hansen last night. Oh my gosh, I bawled. It was so good. I'm in love with Ben Platt's voice. He's incredible and he's got so much control. And the movie was really interesting because I read lots of reviews when it came out. So it came out when we were in lockdown in New Zealand, and so we couldn't go to the movies and watch it. Wow, the sun has just come out. And so we couldn't go and watch it, and so we were waiting for it to come on Google TV or YouTube or whichever version where we could rent it. And in the meantime, I read so many reviews where people were saying that it wasn't good, or it was a bad rendition, or I don't know. I feel like a lot of people complain about Broadway shows that are translated to movies and that they're often not good representations, or people who haven't heard of the Broadway version don't understand it, or I don't know, like In the Heights, I felt like I really liked, but a lot of people said that of course it's very different style to when it's a live performance. So anyway, I thought that it might not be great, but that it would be good, and it was actually incredible. So
I think they're just highlighting their own poor taste.
Yeah. So now I've said, because we're going to London in May for a conference I'm speaking at, so I've told Luke that we have to go to the West End and just whatever show is on,
Watch it.
we're going to watch it because it's the closest we're going to get to Broadway. Here's our very beautiful pancakes, banana chocolate pancakes. Bon appetit! Okay, so this is what we are packing in the bag for the hike. We finally, after many hours, got ourselves organised and we're leaving. So we have drink bottles, my wallet, hand sanitizer, lactose pills in case we go to a cafe or stop off somewhere that doesn't have a dairy-free alternative, 2 muesli bars just in case we get hungry, first aid kit, my power bank because my phone always decides to die, some tissues because apparently it's cold outside and my nose likes to run, and then just the tripod for the camera. We've got spare SD cards, so I can't be one of those people that always says that my SD card is full. And then camera bag, which has 2 spare batteries. So we're feeling good, feeling excited, and I think that we are pretty much ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? You say whoop whoop a lot. I feel like that's your phrase. How are you feeling? Ready to go?
Yeah. I'm just keen to get outside.
We finally decided on a place. It took a while. Went back and forth and it came down to the place that was closest because it's a bit late. We spent a bit long eating lunch slash breakfast and then watching a movie, which we ended up turning off because I wasn't really enjoying it. You know those movies where you feel like they're so emotionally charged that you just start to feel overwhelmed? It was one of those movies. So we turned that off and had a bit of a chill. Luke did some dishes. And now we're finally going. So welcome to the hiking part of this vlog, which is the whole point of this. But anyway, let's go.
You walk along that street, talking nervously. So it won't be long now. You made me write this song, yeah. You say but don't know.
Okay, so we've made it to Schwieberdingen. Now we're just walking. It's like a 20-minute walk to the castle. And then there's like a hiking section around there.
Probably originally actually a water wheel.
Yeah, probably, especially because it's right on the Glems River. There's a place here which is a it's called a Müller, and I know that the name Müller, like the last name translated as farmer, and it's spelled similarly, but I don't know what it is, but we were trying to figure out what it was. Anyway, it's just cool. So we're gonna go past it on the way back because it follows the Glems River. Look how pretty this is. to stop and look at these flowers because they're so pretty. You see them? Oh, so nice. This is really cute. It's just crazy to think that this is connected to Rodfield Park, Glems. It's the same river.
Was that where we were?
Yeah. Do you remember the river that we sat by to do the outro for the last video? Yeah. So it's like really long. It does have pockets where it expands out into like a proper lake thing. Not lake, but bigger pond areas. But in a lot of places it is just this really small winding.
Zilpsop.
Zilpsop. Zugvogel. Train? Train bird?
Done.
Luke was just saying it's really cool that, but then that's also a Zugvogel.
I think it's a type of bird.
Luke was just saying it's really cool that there's the red robins here.
I want to see one.
very picturesque. Yeah. Look how cool this view is. We're going off track. Kind of. It's tracked on Google Maps, but this doesn't really look like a track. I'm just going to take a second to appreciate what we just did. That up there, if I can zoom in. Oh yeah, that guy there. That's the castle. We had to come all the way down here. Granted that zoomed in, so let's zoom out again. Oh my gosh. Google Maps lied. Told us there was a bridge somewhere, and we there wasn't. So we came all the way down there, did a river crossing, and now very thankful for my hiking boots, I have to say. So now we just got to get up here somehow. Ah, the least of our worries. We think we found our way. We got so lost. We thought that there was a bridge. There wasn't a bridge. And then what I thought was a street turned out to be a private driveway. So there's that. And now we're just walking along this actually quite beautiful little area, which we hope is not private property. What are you looking at?
Tiny little pinchy bird. See up in that notch? There's this tree down. Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's so pretty. Can we see the little guy? Cute. So anyway, we are we're just walking now, trying to find our way back to the street so that we can then get to the train station and not be complete messes. It's really pretty. It's like nice weather and the sun's out and the forest is pretty. We just got a bit lost. Our mini tookie tour. We found like a dam thing. Look, says there's a couple of gates. Probably better control it.
Gate there and
over there.
I wonder if,
so
say,
cool.
like in front of that gate, they would have used to have had a water wheel because it looks like it's channeled through there for a reason.
Yeah, that also looks like very old machinery. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that was like the original. Nice. We actually found a pathway, so we're no longer just walking through the forest. And it should lead us back, theoretically, to a street that will take us to the train station. That's actually really cool. That is so cool. Yeah. So we're just walking. It's nice to be on a actual pathway rather than making our own. But oh man, I wish I could have videoed it, but wasn't really working out for us. So obviously that hike didn't exactly turn out as planned, and we were actually joking at the beginning when we were walking around the castle if we should have brought our hiking boots or not. And I'm really glad that we did, because that scale down the hill was a lot steeper than the video made it out to be. I ended up bum shuffling down for some of it. And then when we were on the train home, Luke told me that I had a really muddy butt. So whoops. It thankfully wasn't too far from the main road to the train station. And then it just so happened that as we were getting to the train station, a train pulled up, so we had to do a little bit of a run, but it was fine. We got on the train and I think it was only about 20 or 30 minutes home, and it was also at sundown, so it was really pretty being able to see the sun go down as we were getting home. So we caught the train home and then pretty much just relaxed for the rest of the evening. We just made some dinner and then watched some more Supergirl, and then yeah, went to bed. So thanks for watching, thanks for clicking on the video, and I hope that you enjoyed another one of our hikes. I have been documenting a lot of these and I've been really enjoying them. It's something that we've been enjoying on our Saturdays because we spend a lot of the week sitting at our desk and not doing much. I mean, I lie. We're doing a lot of work, but we're not very active apart from when we go to the gym. So I'm enjoying being able to get out more. Plus it's a good excuse to get out and about and see more of Germany and see more of Stuttgart. I started looking into some hikes for the summer and seeing if we wanted to do like a guided hike or if we wanted to do it ourselves, and it completely comes down to equipment and where we want to stay and all that. So if you have any suggestions for places that we could hike, whether it's guided hikes or if you know of any self-guided ones that aren't too difficult, please let me know. I have the All Trails app, and so that's kind of what I've been following to find things around our area. I used it a lot in New Zealand and it was really, really easy and really helpful. So if you do know of anything, please let me know, because I'd love to get your recommendations more than just like what I find on Google. So definitely put those in the comment section down below, and don't forget to like the video if you did like it. It really supports me and shows me what kind of videos you like. A lot of my videos are very diverse, from study or exercise or what I'm eating, or I've got a few videos coming out soon of books that I'm reading and reviewing, and I feel like there's a lot of different content, and so if you can like the video that you like, then it really helps me know what kind of things you're into. So like the video if it's something that you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more things. I'm trying to upload 2 to 3 times a week. It just completely depends on my PhD and work schedule. So I'm trying to be pretty regular. I'll probably, when I get more of a routine with my PhD, I'll probably set a schedule, but at the moment I'm kind of just uploading it whenever it's ready, because I hate knowing that a video is sitting there and isn't being uploaded. So at the moment it's pretty haphazard, but eventually we'll get an uploading schedule. And then yeah, I mean, go check out any of the other videos on my channel, and I'm uploading a lot more on my social media. Like I have TikTok and Instagram. I'm pretty new to TikTok, so I'm still figuring out the ropes, but I have Instagram, and that's where I'm posting more of my like daily what I get up to. So feel free to go check that out. All of the information is in the description box below. Otherwise, thanks for watching and have a great day or night or wherever you are in the world, and I will see you soon.